I found this altcoin called Render when it was 57 cents. After I found this altcoin, I entered and shared this entry with my private Discord group. Today, at the making of this video, it is now at $7.31. Do the math, people. And I'm still holding this specific coin because of what I'm about to share in this video. But how did I find this altcoin? Well, I actually used 4 different tools to find this specific play, and I'm about to share all 4 of them with you right now. So when I originally found this altcoin Render, I shared it with my newsletter. It's a place where I send you news, information, and my top picks on all the markets. If I find a crypto and I'm watching it, I'll send an email about the play and what I like about it. The best part is, this email newsletter is absolutely free. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in receiving it. I mean, why not? It's free information, it's free, and you can cancel anytime. Now, let me paint you a picture on how I thought about this trading idea. AI has been getting stronger and stronger, and people are starting to realize the capabilities of it. Not to mention, it's been one of the biggest topics of discussion in trading right now. AI has been completely blowing up recently, and to be honest, I don't think we're even at the start of the capabilities of AI. So after seeing all of these huge AI companies blasting off like Nvidia, I thought it would be a great idea to find one of the best cryptos in the AI space. Then I stumbled upon Render. They're one of the top names right now in crypto AI. So I put a huge bag in right as AI was starting to explode. And it's doing exactly what we expected it to do, and it's climbing hard. And to be honest, I would not be surprised at all if this project got above $15 this year if Bitcoin continues to climb. So that was the idea for this specific crypto. Now, before I even entered into any altcoin project, I needed to know where the general market of cryptocurrency was currently at. To do this, I used a simple tool called the Bitcoin Rainbow. Now look, I get it. When first looking at this tool, it looks like a 4-year-old got a trading chart and just drew a little rainbow on it and called it a day. But even though this tool looks very simple and has some pretty colors on it, it has proven to be extremely accurate from the past to the present. What this tool does is it gives you a zone of where Bitcoin currently is. There are 9 zones. Basically a fire sale, buy, accumulate, still cheap, hold, is this a bubble, FTMO intensifies, sell, seriously sell, in maximum bubble territory. If we look back at the chart, you can see the zones are categorized by color, and just look how accurate this tool has been in the past. Bitcoin gets into the bubble and sell territory, in the red, it drops. Gets in the territory again, drops. Does it again, drops. Same thing with the buy side. It goes down into this area and bounces. Same thing here. So you can almost use this tool as a very high time frame support and resistance tool. If we look where we currently are, we're still in the still cheap section of the tool, so that's good. If you're watching this video while it's new, we are still in a good area to accumulate. Now, where we currently are, the chart is saying that we start getting the hot water around the 140k mark. So if we ever do get to that point, it's probably a good idea to start looking for an exit strategy. I also want to point something very important out. As most of you know, there's a Bitcoin halving coming up, April 19th to be exact. If we look at the tool, we can see after every single halving we've had, Bitcoin rise shortly after. And look really closely to where we currently are, right before the halving. So that is another key idea that we're in a pretty good space to start accumulating more crypto. So we now know when to start looking to both buy and sell Bitcoin. But just because Bitcoin is starting to do good, that doesn't necessarily mean we should start buying altcoins. See, Bitcoin is a beast within itself. Sure, there's room for 2x, maybe even 3xing your gains with Bitcoin. But when you start looking at altcoins, that's when we start getting into some serious gain territory. 50x, 100x, even 1000x. But when you start playing with these huge gains, that also means there's room for huge losses. Which is a great introduction to my next tool, the Altcoin Season Index. This index is very simple to use. It provides you a scale to easily let you know where we currently are in the altcoin season. It will let you know if you should be investing in Bitcoin itself or altcoins. When the bar is very low, that means it's Bitcoin season, and if you have any altcoins, they probably aren't doing too hot. When the bar raises to the other side, that means it's currently altcoin season, meaning if you have any altcoins and the bar is on this side, that probably means any altcoin that you currently have, you're making an absolute bag off of it. Now sure, any of these tools by themselves probably isn't very helpful, but when you start pairing all of these together, as you can see, you can get some serious results. So we now know how to find buy and sell areas for crypto, and we know how to decipher if it's Bitcoin or altcoin season. But where do we begin to start finding specific altcoins, just like this one, that we can start investing in? Introducing DeFi Llama. Now, DeFi Llama has a very specific metric that I absolutely love, and that is the total value locked in, or the TVL. The total value locked is a metric used to measure the total value that is locked or staked in a specific altcoin. But how do we use this metric to find altcoins? Well, if we look here, Aura has a total value locked of around 688 million. But if we look right beneath that, the coin Stater has a similar total value locked in. So they both have around the same amount of value locked in to their currency. But there's a key difference between both of them. If we look up the market cap of Aura, it has a market cap of 45 million. If we look up the market cap of Stater, it has a market cap of 30 million. So with Stater having a market cap of nearly 25% less, we have an advantage here. Because what usually happens here is when there's a lot of money on these protocols, a lot of time people are gonna have to cash it out, they need to move it around and actually go around and use the protocols.
Just hanging around.
But eventually, all of this money goes back to the top of where these projects started from. So yeah, both these coins have the same locked-in value, but you're getting way more bang for your buck with the coin that has the lower market cap. This exact strategy is how I find a lot of gems in the crypto space. So find a coin you like and see how it compares to other coins with similar locked-in value. So we've gone over how to find buy and sell areas, found out how to see if it's altcoin season, then finally we found out how to find key differences and locked in values. But wouldn't it be cool to see what some of the biggest names in crypto are buying, like this guy, the developer of Ethereum, and see exactly what they're holding in their portfolio? Well, luckily, I've saved the best tool for last, Arkham. Now, as you probably already know, everyone has a specific blockchain address. And luckily for us, all of that information is completely public. Every single trade, every single buy, and every single sell. So if we type in Vitalik, the developer of Ethereum, we can see every single trade he's placing in real time. Not only that, but we can see his whole entire portfolio and what he is currently holding. God damn, that's a lot of Ethereum. But we can also see all of his most recent transactions. So maybe you see a big name like Vitalik buying a shit ton of a random altcoin. That could be an indication that he knows something you don't, and could be a good time to start looking more into that specific coin. The possibilities are endless with this site. You can look up famous traders, hedge funds, or even a Twitter trader that you think finds a lot of good plays. You can see their entire portfolio and what they're currently trading. So after doing all my research, Render checked all of those boxes. On top of that, it's in the AI sector, which like I said before, it's only gonna get stronger. If you would like to purchase Render or any altcoin for that matter, it's listed on Bybit. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.